Hello everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Beta 2. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go around the planet and we are going to search for some Xerax so that we can take their base over and get the goodies. Without further ado, let's get in the capital vessel here and let's do that. Alright. She's slow to take off. You know, well, we probably should maybe make a trip back to base, because, man, we're only going 42 miles an hour. Or 42. There's a rocket drone over there. There's pirates. Ooh, I want to go over here where all this red is. Let's go. It'll be fun. Runes. You know, playing on the live stream this morning really got me thinking. If the game doesn't have any new POIs to go look at, what is the point of even playing the game? Other than, you know, you have the Xerax over here, they have towers and whatnot. I'm going to set right down. Well, yeah, we're going to set down right here. Behind the mountain so nothing gets me. Alright, sit down. Alright, moment of truth here. Let's go up. Make sure we have ammunition in here. 200 megawatt. 200 and 220. 200 and 220. $200. No, I don't want the help center. 200 megawatt. And then 220 megawatt. Yep. How much from taxes do we have left? Better make sure we have enough to get back to base. Oh yeah, we're good to go. We can make some more of these. Make 50 of that, and 50 of that. That should be pretty much a pretty good... No, let me see here. The other ammunition. I was taking stuff apart at the other POI, so we're gonna drop all of this off in here. Alright, we have ammunition. Let me make sure that the front of the ship is yeah, I can't do like stuff like this. This would be cool. I need to like improve my design, whatever, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm gonna get up in the air and let it start charging the shield, and we are gonna go and put that in there. Ideally, we want to take out the turrets without taking out the guns. Alright, now we need pulse rate. Make sure this is recharged. What's that? I don't know what's in front of me. Can't see the POIs. There's a tower right here. What kind of tower are we talking about? There's another one of those. Oh, this tower. Okay.
Threat detected.
If you're wondering where that car was, it's right there. A whole bunch of Reaper dogs down here. on. They're killing the Reaper dogs. Alright, so if you're wondering where the core was, you sit down here and make sure there's nothing shooting at us here. We'll go grab this golem. That's really good resources there. I'm just looking around making sure nothing's coming. Let's pull out the energy pulse rifle real quick. That guy's got some range on him. I'm telling you. Alright. There should be one loot barrel here. I want that. Alright. So the core was technically in the floor. Right here. Below the gun. Basically, you shoot the halfway through. Or you line up at the very bottom here. Right here. And that takes out the core. Unfortunately, there's a fuel tank that sits on top of, or sits in here, which blows up. Warning. Warning. Threat detected. Warning. Threat detected. You can be pushy sometimes. But she gets me out of danger every time. Go around here. Grab all these antennas. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more fuel tanks in here and whatnot. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I need O2. So let me find where I parked here. Nuke that dude. There we go. On his giblets. See what he's got to offer us since he so elegantly wanted to go ship the hand in. Ooh, I like that. That's good. I want more of that. Alright, let's see here. I think what we'll do is we'll neuter all the towers real quick. In a way, maybe. Neuter just sounds wrong. We'll take down the POI so that we can get a better feel for the alright, so there's two towers, one right here. Alright, we gotta punch through before. Alright, let me show you here. So right about there. I'll show you where the core is. You'll see it here in a second. I wish my third. Well, that was a waste of a good turret. Couldn't get to the core fast enough. Well, let's see if the core is even here. Maybe it's up by one block? Let's see. Is that the core? Where's the core at? Maybe it's up by a block? Is that the core right there? That's a generator, but if you blow up the generator, will it blow up the core? Let me see here. Yeah, the core is right there. See it? Right there. We didn't get the dirt up. Alright, robot. Yeah, you hit this right, you can blow up the whole tower. But we didn't want to blow up the tower, we want to take all the goodies for ourselves. What you got for me, buddy? Bullets. So now we're going to need to go in here. Let's go. Let's take that out, 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 that. Now we can push back in. Sorry if you can hear my son ranting over there. Alright, we're gonna go in this time. This time we're going in prepared. Come on, break through the block, break through the block, break through the block. No. Some 200 megawatt laser charges. That's nice. I'll take it. We'll go over here real quick. Give me 1 second, everyone. I'll be right back. Thought my son was coming in here to talk to me, but I guess he decided that I was recording. He wouldn't want to bother me. Take the turret. Oh, inventory's full. That's not good. Let's go into Harbor's Bay number 2. This stuff can go in the fridge. Do we have a fridge? We don't have a fridge. Okay. So we'll just dump everything in number 2. And hopefully we get unloaded by the time we good traffic shooting, Chip. Alright, what's there? The cozy mallet. Definitely didn't want to lose that. Make sure there's nothing up here. There's nothing. Alright. Is that a drone base? The keep. Interesting. I'm gonna reload before I go into battle here. So I have plenty of time to disnet, or plenty of time to shoot the turret, or shoot the whatchamacallit out. Or is out. Stop shooting. Took you a while to figure that out. Alright, let's see here and here. Ooh, more rifle round. Alright, salvage. Salvage the tank this time. So we can actually pull out the fuel. Lots of goodies here. The building is coming down relatively soon. She's shooting at. Oh, ground. Seriously? Structure still lives. Whatever, I'm just... Alright. Now, there was a building over here that I don't recognize here. The keep. I don't know what... Let me do a flyby real quick. Just to check out what guns it has. Can we land here and just go in on foot? Problem is, if I go up there, they're gonna shoot me. We just find the core. Let's see where those guns are going. Let's see where we can do here. Figure the core is be in the dead center, right? What's that block made out of? Like tons of concrete? Can't tell. There's one. Well, might as well go in now. But I need a drop ship. They're gonna eat through this building here. Come on, get the jetpack up. Oh snap. Alright, let's just take out the turrets, because, yeah. Alright. You're wasting all my ammunition. There's a dropship right here. Did you land on any... Yeah, let's go take these out so I can actually tell where the core is. We'll go in on foot as soon as we... He's hiding by the ship. Get him, boys. Right there. He's hiding behind the ship. He's doing a really good job avoiding my railgun trail. Alright, I'll use this now. The only reason I'm taking them out is because the rounds for that is really expensive. Can't loot that. Okay, I was gonna say you can't loot the crew transport anymore. What's up with that? I'm gonna say, what the heck? I don't know how much ammunition we're gonna have left. Once they decide they want to dismantle the turret here. And all the turrets are off there. Alright. If I was a core, I would be down here in the mix of these electrons. Barrel here. That's Xerox too. I should drink that. Eat that. Do that. Let's go in here real quick. Go ship, go. That's what I'm talking about. Ship is gonna annihilate these dudes. That box looted. Move around here. Alright, let's see here. That's good, that's good. That's good. If you're wondering, I'm just making sure the corners are all cleared of Xerox. Alright, what do we got in the fridge today to eat? What do we got? Some milk? I don't need milk. I don't need milk right this second. Light armor. That just leads out. So the core has to be in here somewhere. Let's see. Laser turret. Take that out real quick. I think the ship took it down. Access denied. That means we need to flip the switch on this floor. I would just like to know where the core is. Where's the switch at? There's the core. Alright, so let me take the core out. Yeah, they're not very heavy campers out there. I can't take any out. Salvage. Oh, I could have probably took fuel out. That's a bummer. Alright, let's see here. Pop all this stuff off the old ship. Take the hell back real quick. So the core is down here. So let's go here. There's a loot barrel here. I already got it. So, how would you want to come out that? The core is right here. Seriously? It'd be nice if I shot him with a gun that had bullets in it. I don't even know why that gun's on my hotbar. Alright, so the doorway, right here, either just below the doorway, just above the doorway. It's going to be 3 or 4 blocks that we blow out just before the doorway. Let's see here. Make sure there's not 2 doors. If there's 2 doors, it's going to be the same thing, I think. I think it's just the one door. Yeah, just the one door. Which one's quicker though? This side Now the other side. What? Yeah, the other side's probably quicker. Alright, let's go test this theory out. Oh, I gotta get up on my ship here. Let's go get up here. Wait for my jetpack to go up. Alright. Moment of truth. Here we go. Alright. You get in there real quick. Alright, so door 1 block below. I know there was another one over here. A tower. Tower is not the same thing as this one. A keep is over that way. Solar array. What is that? That's the drone base right there. We remember the towers are dead center, right? Let me get the guns out here real quick. They're fully loaded. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go in without those on, because we need to do precision. You shooting that green stuff at me? Is that the core? There's the core. Right there. Alright, we have a ship coming in. Let's go and turn these back on. The turret's back on. Did we save the container this time? No, we blew up the power and whatnot. Alright, well that one's done. He didn't stand a chance. He's like, shoot, shoot. And yeah, he went down like a sack of bricks. I got loot. I want an EM pulse rifle. If there's a thing called an EM pulse rifle. Yes, this probably is called an EM pulse rifle. Actually, what is it called? An energy rifle. Not an EMP rifle. I almost started mining these rocks thinking I was not doing my no mining challenge here for a second. I'm gonna grab this turret and then we'll move it on to the next adventure. So that tower is done. Okay, here's another one right here. We need to go at this at a certain angle. Can't remember which one. But we don't want it shooting the turrets out. We want to keep the turrets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the light gathering turrets real quick. And we'll go in and loot the let's see here.
Warning.
Come on, get it. Take that down so he's not causing any harm here. Just below the door. Come on. Got all the time in the world. Birds can't shoot me, and I can't shoot them. It's all good. I think we're going in the back way, though, unfortunately. So it's going to be more blocks to go through. And I think only 2 of my guns are actually hitting the target because we're so close. There we go. Last block, and then it's the core. Here, core. Where are you? I think it would have been better to go to the other end when another enemy dropped in, huh? We're still gonna have to deal with some Xerax, dude. We're gonna have to back off here pretty soon. I think it's almost easier just to take out the guns at this point. I mean, that core is deep in there. And I don't even know if I've got the right door. Let's try this a different way here. Let me see if there's another door entrance somewhere. Okay, so that... Okay, so we were going through the wrong door. Duh. Alright. We need to go through this one. Actually, that's not a door there. Alright, let's fly away for a second. Come back around. Maybe the blocks are just so thick in there. I mean, I could have probably taken out the core by now. It's in the dead center. Alright.
Threat detected.
Come on, Chip. Take those dudes out. Overkill. That's okay. I gotta back off. Yeah. Alright, this is becoming more difficult than I thought it would be. Taking this out of quick core, and it's not easy. Alright. Got almost full shield. That one's down. I ain't taking on that drone base right now. Alright, go here. I'm gonna destroy that turret before I even get to the core. Can't remember how many blocks it is in there. Get up and get out of there. Where is the core at? I wish I knew. not gonna be bringing any more troops over here real quick. Grab these mechanoid dudes here. There you go, there you go. Come on. Back off and get our shields back up. Another arrow drone right here. Let's see if I can tag you. Nope, you move. Leave the turret. Leave the turret. Alright, I think the drone base is not pumping out any more drones, which is nice. Let me back off and get the shields back up. By the time we get this done, we'll only have the drone base left to do. Come on. Bring it. You know what? Take the door off. Yeah, we're at the right area. Just gotta dig a little bit. Keep an eye on my, Yeah, they're gonna blow those turrets up before I even get a chance to blow the core up. Told you. Where's the core? We just keep destroying blocks, but we're not seeing the core. Are we not high enough? Let me see here. Is that the core right there? That white thing? I'm gonna eat through these blocks real quick. A lot of ammunition being wasted. I think I need to reposition my guns. I can't believe this is way in there like that. Problem is, that was a ways in there. Did they drop off troops? Now that the base is all destroyed, like. Couldn't be anybody in here, but just me. Thinking it would have been easier to go through the top, but then you would have all those turrets firing at you. Super dogs and 2 Xerax. Got some silicon stuff, some plating here. That one fell down here. I need O2. Where'd you go? There you are. Thanks for the sandwich. Getting kind of hungry. Let's jump back in the ship real quick. Let me multi-tool some stuff down. down here. Alright. So we need O2. Yeah, there's no... If I had to do this TOI over again, I'd probably end up shooting from the top down. To tell you the truth. The only gun left on the whole thing. I don't think there's any more, going down with the ship. I'm gonna have to organize all this stuff once I get back to base, because we're headed back to base after this. Let me grab that. We are going back to base after this, because I need to re-ammo up on the ship. I need to, maybe make preparations for maybe bringing in a, yeah, I would probably go from the top down, to be honest. That's your best bet. Because elevators don't have weigh nothing. Or they're not like uber strength or whatever you want to call them. I can't jump up there anymore. That's okay. Yeah, just take the top off and just shoot straight down the hole. Yeah. Some fuel for our time. Alright. I don't think there's any other guns on here that we need to worry about here. We can get up here in the air here. Maybe we can loot this troop transport. Rocket, though. Mode 2. Yeah, there's just Xerox hanging around here. That's okay, we got everything that we needed. Alright, jump back in the ship. Let's go back over to the other ship real quick. We're not ready for that drone base, by the way. I need a lot more ammunition than I have. I mean, I'm good on railgun bullets.
Threat detected.
I'm out of their territory. How is my threat detected? Oh no, it's locking up on me. That's not good. Okay. Started stuttering there for a second. I thought it was going to boot me. Alright, everyone. We've taken out most of the defenses around the drone base. The only thing left is the drone base itself. But this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.